Real quick, I want to talk about this. I have the Numark PT01 scratch, and the stock needle is this thing, plastic. I forget what they call this. It's like a plastic needle. So I got this needle, old school needle. Look at this old school needle I got. Old school realistic Stanton Pro DJ RS500DJ. You can find these for like $35 on eBay. Very surprised I found it. But anyways, right now I modified this. I did like a straight arm, so I cut off the tip right here. Let me see if I can. I'll just turn this off for now because nothing is none of this is really like glued down. As you can see, look, I can just lift this up like this, you know. But I was just testing it. See the wires hanging out, the wires right here, connected to this realistic Stanton old school. I think it's from the 90s. And I'm gonna give you a little test. And see right here, I put Play-Doh right there, just so it could stick. I got one of these coming in the mail. Let me see if I could get this. Hold on a minute. All right, real life. So, anyways, this is I don't know if I can see it. You can see it on there. Let's see. DJ SR500DJ Stanton. This thing is solid, bro. And so I got it rigged up right now. This has a weight already, because on a regular turntable there's a weight here, counterweight for the needle of the weight, and all this has to work together. I just hooked this thing up, put it on the tip. Look, it's like it fits right there. I thought I didn't have enough to get over here, but I guess I did. Let me widen this. I thought I didn't have enough to get over here, so it's gonna sit right there. I got this new head shell coming in from Amazon, like a $5 head shell, and I'm gonna put this on, put it on here properly. So yeah, I just wanted to show people, you know, I didn't go out and buy all these other Jesse Dean arms and control arms. I just cut off the tip of this, and then I just backed this part up, because it would have been sticking out further, of course, and curved or whatever. Backed it up, and it's good. And I was just testing it. I'm gonna turn it on, and I'll just play a little beat and try to test it for you guys real quick. Let me see. I glued this head shell to this bar with some super glue, but I'm just gonna, when I get the other head shell in, I'll glue the new head shell. But the needle's not glued; it's on putty. It's with putty. But you hear that little sound when my daughter's iPad's in the background, but when I hit the fader back, it's making like a doop sound. It's making like a little sound. And then I don't think it jumped out once.
So fresh, so deaf, so fresh.
Oh, and I do have underneath here. See, it's not gonna go back because it's not going back all the way. I don't have the. Anyways, underneath here. Let me turn this off. Dang, that was. Hear that noise? Oh, I don't have the preamp in here too. I don't have the preamp. It's still recording. I don't have the preamp in here, so this is coming through out of the output, the headphone output, and it's going into my channel. And I'm just, I have it like almost a little bit past halfway on my interface channel, going into channel 3. On the turntable, I do have this turned. I had it turned all the way up. I don't know if that's a big deal, but I don't have a preamp. I just put a needle, lined up the wires, and I just.
Daddy, make it princess. Daddy, make it princess.
Like a princess. On the bottom of the platter, when you take the platter out of the turntable, you take the platter out. I do have those cushion things that a DIY video, maybe I can put that in the description. It's those little things to move furniture. You put it underneath the furniture. There's little nubs, whatever they're called. I don't know what they're called. But anyways, you do place a bunch of those inside underneath your platter, so your platter won't wobble. It still has a little wobble, still a little play for me. If you know what I'm talking about, let me see if I can reverse the camera, maybe. So there's still a little play when I press down, just a little bit though. Just a little bit, very little bit, honestly. Just a very little bit. I don't know if I can pull this out for you guys. Let me see here. I'll try to pull it out if I can. See if I can strap this down so this won't fly anywhere. It's not touching that, is it? Hold on a minute. Let me see if I can. So I do have these down in here. These were kind of expensive too, man. These might have been more expensive than the actual platter stabilizer that you put down in there. But I got these from Walmart, and these are not the correct ones that are inside the video. I think if you get the ones in the video, they'll be way more stable than these Walmart brands. I mean, than this one, because you have to get the exact measurement. I was like shaving some of these off because it was. Like this one's lower right here than these other ones, so it's more stable in certain areas than others. So yeah, I try to get the platter, but I'm not gonna pay like $25 shipping to ship it from wherever it's coming from, and worry about the other ones that's in California out of stock or whatever the case may be. So yeah, this is what I got going on, and I think I'm gonna take this plate off right here. I'm gonna take this plate off probably tonight, and I'm gonna paint it like my daughter said. My daughter said I should paint it like a wood color. So I'm gonna spray it like with a off-white. Then I just have some plain wood stain for metal, and I'm gonna paint over this, and we'll see how that looks. But yeah, man, sorry there's no light in this video, but just wanted to. I'm trying to make sure I shoot some video, keep some music content going. And these are the records I was cutting out, the flex cuts. When I first got this turntable, right? When I first got the Numark, and when it was wobbly and that needle that was skipping, it was just not enough weight. I see a lot of people are putting coins, nickels, and certain things on top of their control arm. I mean their tone arm, and I did that for a little bit, but it was still skipping. And I can't believe that just making that a straight bar. I think that helped, and using that old school needle. That's kind of made for DJing back in the day, but I'm telling you, it didn't skip a beat. It didn't skip a beat. I'll tell you right now, that cartridge didn't skip a beat, and the weight was like perfect. The weight on it was perfect, just for that. If you cut let me show you. On this bar, if you cut all the way up to where this is at, if you cut all the way up to there, maybe like a couple millimeters, let it, you know, a little space, cut right there. You glue this thing on. That was on there. You cut that too. That gets cut a little bit too. That's in another video I saw. And I just glued this. This is not on here. This is just Play-Dohed on right now. I'm telling you, this thing and where it ends up is just beautiful. It's just in the right spot. So, and this I did all this, and it's not even connected, man. I was cutting everything, and I'm telling you, once I get that piece on Monday, everything would be put together and be ready to go. You know, and maybe I can make some music that's gonna be meaningful and it will save lives instead of break lives down. That's another video, but praise the Lord. I'm gonna let you guys go. Just wanted to share my little journey. Now I'm gonna have to try to get this rubber band back on here and add a trip. I do have an extra band on there right there. They say use those stretch, you know, bands that people wear in their wrist. Put one of those on there, then put on the rubber band that came with the. And I did drill a hole right there too, because I broke the little plastic part inside there that holds it. But there is a little hole that I drilled right there, so I can just use. I can use like, so I can connect it to this. So I use like a, I don't know, like a screwdriver or something. I use something to stick in there to make sure this rubber band connects to that. So, all right, that's all I have for you guys. Have a good night. God bless.